Dear student, it is English grammar class. All of you are in online Kundu sir classes. This lesson related to change of speech, and it is appropriate lesson for the class 7 to 10. It is English grammar class number 9 and the part number 3 of changes of speech, because I have already taken 2 class part 1, part 2 on changes of speech. Now it is part 3. In the left hand side, again I have written the rules related to change of speech from direct to indirect speech, and it is the reporting part and it is the reported part. In the reporting part, that is in the direct speech, in the reporting part, verb in past tense and reported speech also in past tense. In the reporting part, direct, past tense, and the reported part, direct, past tense. Then indirect speech, in the reporting part, past tense, and that or it is to be joined, and the reported part is to be in past perfect tense. I am again explaining, it is most important. In the direct sentence, reporting part verb in past tense and the reported part verb in past tense. In the indirect speech, reported part past tense in the related to reporting, thereafter that, then the reported part past tense, it is to be in past perfect tense. Now we are coming to B, reporting verb in past tense, invited comma indicating the direct sentence, that is in the past tense, and reported part in past continuous tense. Again I am explaining another type, it is related to continuous. It is for past indefinite for A, past and past, past plus past perfect. In case of B, past and past continuous, indirect past, then past perfect continuous, then past part is past in past, and the reported part in the indirect speech to be in past perfect continuous tense. When it will be discussed with the example, it will be more clear to all of you. In case of universal truth, reporting part and reported part is to be connected with only that. No change is to be made in verb in the reported part, and there is no question of changing verb reporting. Always question is arising related to reported part, but universal truth, reporting part, then that no change in verb in reported. It is the rules. Now we are doing now giving some illustration for assertive sentence. Rani said to Kajal, I did it. That means it is also past tense. It is also past tense. So past will be remain as past in the indirect form, but it will be past perfect tense. So I am doing this part related to Rani and Kajal. So then answer for the direct to indirect, direct to indirect, as per thumb rule, which is written on the left hand side. First we are writing Rani said to Kajal, then that I did not, I did it. So I means ki Rani, she. Then did it, did is past tense. As per rule, it is to be past perfect tense. We know for past perfect tense had and main verb in PP or past participle form. So what will be? She had, do, did, done, done it. So it is past tense, it is also past tense. So it will remain again past, then we are connecting both of these with that, and thereafter she had done it, past perfect tense. This part is over related to this question. Now Vidya said to Saraswati, Vidya said to Saraswati, I was reading. I was reading. So what? Then it is past tense and it is past continuous tense in the direct space. So in direct space, past will remain past in the reporting part, and the reported part past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. So the next sentence, this, what will be the result in the indirect space? Vidya said to Saraswati. Vidya said to Saraswati, Saraswati, that, what is the rule? Past perfect continuous. That is the rule is that she had past then been, then had been doing it. That means Vidya said to Saraswati, Vidya said to I was rude, Vidya said to Saraswati that she had been, I am connected with this, I have been reading. I have been reading. That is, I had been reading. The rule is past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. That means Vidya said to Saraswati that she had been reading. That means this sentence is in past perfect continuous tense. As per rule, we have converted from direct to indirect on the basis of the rule mentioned under B. That is, this part is over, this part is over. Now universal part. Universal part, there is a sentence is given here. Teacher said to student, milk is white. So what will be the answer of this in the indirect? Teacher. The teacher said that, said to the students, said to the students that milk is white. Milk is white. Milk is white. That is, it is universal truth. No need to change anything here. Only put a that and make the sentence. That is, it is because it is universal truth. The teacher said, sorry, this is not here. Teacher said that, the teacher said that, or said to the student, that milk is white. Now one again, for this sentence past and past, then past and past participle, then past and past continuous, then past and then past perfect continuous. Past perfect, she had been reading. Third one, teacher said to the student, milk is white. Teacher said to the student that milk is white. Now this part is over. Now I will discuss about the interrogative sentence. Now I will discuss about, so I am removing or rubbing this, the left hand side to use at a worksheet, and also I am removing this part. Now we are concerned about not assertive sentence. Now we are concerned about interrogative sentence. That is, interrogative sentence. We are now started interrogative sentence. That is, interrogative sentence first. It is an interrogative sentence. There is a question mark. It is also interrogative sentence. It is also question mark. It is also interrogative sentence. There is a question mark. There is an interrogative sentence. It is also question mark. Now, what is the rule for that? In the interrogative sentence, from direct to indirect, note of interrogation is to be removed. Note and interrogation is to be removed. And if there is an interrogative word, that is okay. If there is no interrogative word like what, where, when, which, such type of word is not available in the sentence, only interrogative sense made with the help of verb and change by the change of place of the verb, we are make it interrogative. You do you know? So with the help of the verb and changing the place, this sentence, now it is an interrogative sentence. But this type of sentence, there is already interrogative word, what? In this sentence, there is no interrogative word, only placing the verb beginning of the sentence, we have make a sense of interrogation for this. For the third sentence, it is fourth sentence, there is an interrogative word. That is, interrogative word is available in the first sentence and fourth sentence, but second and third, there is no interrogative word, only changing the place of verb, the change of interrogation arises. That is second and third. Now, in the indirect sentence, from direct to indirect, the necessity of if and whether will arise. Such type of sentences, either we have to put to joining the sentence from direct to indirect, either if or whether, or in any sentence there is some interrogative word, these two words will not be required. First, now we are doing, there is a what he said to me, what is your name? Then when we are removing the note of interrogation, the word we should, he asked. That means He asked me. He asked, and after asked, we can't put to. He asked me what my name was. What my name was. No need of note of interrogation at the end of the sentence, because we have asked, that is what said is replaced, and there is a interrogative word here. That is, he asked me what my name was. Next one, what is this? He said to me, do you know English? Please listen and observe or see the board. There are no interrogative word like what, who is, when, where, how. It is nothing here. Only the place of verb is changed. It is beginning of the sentence is used to make it interrogative. So in this case, we have to use whether or if. So we should do now this. She asked me, because after asked, to is not allowed. Ask me if I knew, I know English. That is, sense is, he asked me if I know English. If I know English, that is, if is required, an interrogative sense, it is still here, but interrogation mark is not allowed, it is not required. Accordingly, sentence is converted from direct to indirect. She asked me if I knew English. Third, Ari is asking, how are you? Are you well? That is, no, not Aris, it is, Ankita said to Aris, Ankita said to Aris, are you well? That what Ankita asked or Ankita inquired. You keep here asked, you inquired. Inquired means you are searching here and there. Some book is inquired. No, it is fit. Most fit word is Ankita asked Aris. Ankita asked Aris if inquired, asked Aris if he was well. If he was well. So what will write from this third sentence? Ankita asked or inquired, you can write asked Aris. Ankita asks Aris. That is not allowed. If Ankita Aris, are you well? If Aris was well, that means Ankita asked Aris if he, that is, Ankita asked Aris if he was well. Then next one, you said to me, how did you do it? How did you do it? How did it do it? Now, we are concerned about the fourth sentence. The how will convert into the indirect speech. That is, you asked me. You asked me. There is no asked me. How did you do it? How did you do it? How how did you do it? How did you do it? Then how you means I did it. How I did it. He asked me how I, because it is past tense, both side past, so it will be past participle. So how I had done, did, done it. That means you asked me, or if you asked me how I had done it. But as per rule, I have already explained, it is in past tense. It is past. It is also past. So it will remain past, and the indirect speech, when it is converting direct to indirect speech, the reported part, which is past tense, it is to be in past perfect tense. Then I had done, how I had done it. He asked me how I had done it. If and whether is required, not required, because there is a interrogative word. And again I am explaining, in the reporting part, in the direct speech, it is the past tense, and the reported part, it is also in the past tense. That is why it will be in past tense to be, and it will be past perfect tense. So you asked me how I had done it. That means I have given a lot of explanation. All are requested to go through this, and please go through this the class through our video or YouTube, so that it will be a repetition of the class. And the next class I will continue some sentences from interrogative sentences, and also there is a desire to start, then assertive is over, interrogative is over, then next class with 50% of the next class will be utilized for assertive, interrogative, then for imperative sentence, and some portion 50% class of the next class will be utilized for interrogative sentence, and new sentence will be started for imperative sentence. Imperative sentence. Now I am concluding the class. Please go through the class note, and once again and again go through the video or YouTube, so that it will be clear. And the next class plan I have already explained before all of you. That will be the part 4 for changes of speech related to interrogative and imperative sentence. Thanks all of you, and please join in the next class. We will get more clear idea in that class also.